Welcome to a new story made by Oracle One. Fake friend. Rowan Beckett had never been the kind of girl who blended seamlessly into high school hallways. In fact, the word invisible was how she often described herself, always on the outside looking in, a quiet observer of the social world that her classmates seemed to dance through with such ease. She wasn't shy, precisely. More like invisible. At 16, loneliness clung to Rowan like a shadow she couldn't shake. Her mother worked 2 jobs, and her little brother was a whirlwind of noise and energy, leaving Rowan often to navigate the silence alone. Online, though, she had an escape, a blank canvas to recast herself. It began on a rainy Thursday afternoon, the kind of weather that draped the world in a soft gray melancholy. Rowan sat at her cracked desk, illuminated only by the glow of her laptop screen. Her fingers hovered over the keyboard, hesitant but determined. What if she wasn't just Rowan? What if she were someone else, someone fun, popular, liked? She created the profile on a popular social media app, complete with a new name, Lila Sinclair. Lila was everything Rowan wished she could be, bold, witty, and unapologetically confident. The profile picture was a photo she found online, a model with sparkling blue eyes and a mischievous smile. Her bio made you look short, snappy, and perfectly cryptic. The first post was simple, a picture of a sunset with the caption, "Chasing New Horizons." Within minutes, there were likes. A few comments followed. "Love this. Where is this? You have great taste." Rowan's heart fluttered. It was something. Someone was paying attention. Each day after school, she would slip away to her laptop, crafting posts for Lila that painted a world different from her own. Adventures at local parties. Though she'd never been to one, deep late-night thoughts. Though many nights, she was just scrolling Instagram, feeling more alone than ever, and clever jokes that gathered laughs from strangers. The followers began to grow. Teens from her school and from beyond started commenting and messaging. For once, she felt seen. Not as the quiet girl in the back row, but as Lila, the girl who had something to say. But as the weeks passed, an unsettling feeling crept in. One night, Rowan opened the app expecting to type out a post she had prepared, but found a new message waiting in the inbox. "Hey Lila, you're really something." She frowned and replied cautiously, "Who is this?" The answer came quickly. "Just a friend. Maybe more soon." Rowan wasn't sure if her heart was pounding from excitement or terror. A day later, she noticed something odd. A new post on Lila's profile she hadn't written. The caption was different, lush, mysterious, with a tone that was more daring and less whimsical than hers. "Sometimes, the mask slips. And you see the truth beneath." She hadn't typed that. No one else had access to her laptop. She double-checked all her passwords. Nothing was wrong. Her panic escalated when the next morning, the posts continued, growing more erratic and personal, revealing secrets that Rowan had never told anyone, not even to Lila, the fake girl she had created. "The more I live, the more I realize who we are as a puzzle, and sometimes pieces get stolen." Rowan realized with a cold shiver that someone else was using Lila's account. Her fingers trembled as she tried to log in again, but the password had been changed. She was locked out. For days, she was consumed by the mystery. Who had taken over Lila? Was it a prank, a hacker, or someone she knew? It was worse when the new posts began tagging people from Rowan's school, her classmates, even her real friends. Personal information leaked. Hints about Rowan's family, her darkest feelings, her insecurities. One post was a picture of a crumpled note she had written in her diary, the words standing out stark and raw, "I'm so tired of feeling alone." The caption read, "All masks fall eventually. What's your real face, Lila?" Rowan felt exposed, violated. She wanted to cry but couldn't summon the tears. Desperate, she confided in Emma, her one real friend, the only person who knew about Lila. Emma listened, her expression soft but serious. "Rowan, you have to tell someone. This isn't just about a fake account anymore. This is harassment." But Rowan was terrified of the backlash. What if her parents found out about Lila? About the things posted? About her loneliness? Her isolation worsened as rumors began spreading in school about Lila Sinclair, a mysterious girl with a trail of secrets and rumors. One afternoon, as she sat in the library staring at the blank screen of her laptop, a new notification popped up on Lila's profile. It was a DM. "Want to play a game? Find me if you can." The message was taunting, mocking. Rowan wanted to scream, but then something inside her shifted. She wasn't going to be a victim of loneliness, of a fake account, or of some anonymous tormentor. She started tracking the messages, the posts, every clue left online. Slowly, she pieced together a digital trail. Her investigation led her to a shocking discovery. The culprit was someone she never suspected: Jessie, a popular girl from her school who had been in her classes since sophomore year. A girl Rowan had never been able to approach. Jessie had discovered Lila by accident. Maybe jealous of the attention Rowan was getting, or maybe just craving power, and claimed the persona for herself. Rowan realized that Jessie had been using Lila to manipulate and control, to spread rumors and to lash out at others under the safety of the fake face she herself had created. One evening, Rowan confronted Jessie in a quiet corner of the local park where the two had often crossed paths but never spoken. "You're using me," Rowan whispered, her voice trembling but fierce. "Lila isn't a weapon. She was my escape." Jessie smirked, the mask of confidence faltering for a moment. "You made her up. I'm just making her real. Maybe Lila is stronger than you ever were." Rowan took a deep breath. "Lila might be bold, but that doesn't mean she's fake. And I'm not invisible. Not anymore." The confrontation was tense, but Rowan didn't back down. She demanded that Jessie hand over control of the account and stop the harassment. In the days that followed, Jessie tried to deny it but eventually confessed in a private message to Rowan, remorse flickering in her words. Rowan deleted the account soon after, choosing to face the world on her own terms. The experience was painful, but it taught her something vital. Popularity isn't about who follows you online, but about who values you for who you really are. Back at school, things gradually shifted. The rumors dissolved, replaced by a newfound respect. Rowan opened up more, found comfort in real friendships, and began to speak, not just through a screen, but face to face. The silent girl in the back row had finally found her voice. Like and subscribe for more stories.